Another day, another run, another workout, and whoo! Today was a good day full of exercise. And today I actually took out my new Peg 37s out for their first run, and it felt like I was gliding. I'm gonna throw the map of my run up here, splits up here, and overall my legs feel good, they feel fresh. I squatted the other day, so I thought I was gonna feel it a little bit today, but nothing. And actually, before today's run, I actually did a deadlifting session as well. Ended up doing 315, 3 by 10. And today's 315 felt a little heavier than usual. Usually when I'm at 24-hour fitness, 315 doesn't feel so heavy, and also like after 24-hour fitness, there's bumper plates, so I'll usually just tap and go. But today, I decided to take a little bit of a pause and try to reset after each rep. So it just felt really heavy. And as you can tell by the video, my back was definitely rounding as each progressive rep went on. So it just comes with the territory, and I definitely want to fix that. It's slowly getting a little bit better, though I definitely am getting stronger with my deadlifts. Right now, I'm not too focused on my deadlifts. I'm not doing like the 5x5 as with my squat and my bench press because I can't have it all right now. I really just want to focus on my squat and my bench, and then my deadlift is more of an accessory. So yesterday I got asked a question of how I started getting into ultra running and ultra distances. So basically last year I signed up for my first marathon, and before that I hadn't really done any type of serious running besides high school, which was 10 years ago. And I signed up for this marathon, and I had this idea that it was going to be really hard, and it was like the epitome of running, because you know, if you run a marathon, like how many people run a marathon? Less than 1% of the world, or some super small number. And I really thought it was going to be hard. It was going to push my mind, it was going to push my body. Ended up training for it, and it was like a really lackluster training. I mean, my training weeks were 15, 20 miles, sometimes 30. I think I had 1 week of a 30-mile week, and I ran it, I finished it, and then I was like, it really wasn't that hard. Not that it was easy, but I thought it would push me like way harder. I thought it would push my mind and my body way harder. And also that was that same year that I started listening to more of David Goggins. I was always a fan of Goggins, though I bought his audiobook and then I listened to it and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start out running a marathon. So I ran that marathon, and it just really wasn't enough for me. I really wanted to get to that point of, oh, it sucks, I need to push through this. And with the marathon, it just didn't give me that. So that's how I got into ultra distances. I'm not that in love with running, to be honest with you. Like, I like running, and I'm running a lot now because the jiu-jitsu gym's not open, because the regular gym's not open, but I would much rather be lifting or be doing jiu-jitsu. What I like about running, especially those ultra distances, is that it pushes my mind. And for me, that's what I'm all about. I say that all the time, but one of the big things for me personally is to expand my mind, is to get into those really, really deep waters. Like, I'm like, running as a form of fitness for me personally, there's way better ways for me to get fit that I enjoy more, though it's more of like, oh, I gotta run for 3 hours, or I gotta run for 24 hours, or however long it takes me to finish 100 miles. Like, if you can overcome those ultra distances, for me, my mental like capacity just expands. And really that's why I went into the lane of ultra running. Because the type of running versus like a marathon or a half marathon or even a 5K, those are like sprints and you're like huffing and puffing. Like, yeah, that's one type of hurt. But as I described in one of my other videos, I think it might have been yesterday or the day before, the ultra type of distances, the hurt is a different type of hurt, because you know that you have 12 more hours, you have 50 more miles. I could just quit, but I'm not. I'm gonna push through this, I'm gonna grind through this, and I come out of the other side a lot stronger. So for me, it's the mental benefits, the mental capacity. It's what the ultra distances does to me up here. So let's get into it. The first impressions of this shoe right here, the Nike Pegasus 37s. I was able to take these on a 5-mile run today. And the very first thing is the aesthetics and looks of this shoe. For me personally, I am a big fan. It's sleek, it's clean. I'm not too crazy on like so many designs on my running shoe. I just want something simple, and this definitely fits the bill. I am a big fan of this colorway as well. This is actually my first pink shoe, and the little bit of pink definitely complements the gray of this shoe. And right now on the Nike website, there are like 6 or 7 colorways. I'm gonna throw the colorways up here, and as you can see, they're mainly black, gray, and white. Though honestly, I wish that they had like an orange or a red, because I'm more of a fan of those colors as far as the main color of the shoe. Though at the same time, if you wanted to, you can also use a Nike ID to make your custom color. So I put these shoes on right before my run. They fit well, they were comfortable, they were true to size. Though honestly, they were a little bit snug on this forefoot area, and the snugness pretty much stayed the whole entire run. It did get a little bit better as the run went on, but for the first 2 miles at least, they were pretty snug and it felt a little bit uncomfortable. Though after mile 2, from mile 2 to mile 5, they were getting a little bit looser, and it just felt better as the run went on. And honestly, I wish I wouldn't have read reviews online or watched YouTube reviews on this shoe, because I did notice a heel slippage, though I'm not sure if it was like just my mind because I was thinking about it, but there was definitely a little bit of a heel slippage. Actually, it was a pretty pronounced heel slippage. Each time that I would push off for that next stride, I could feel my heel lift. And not only was the heel slipping, or more rather, it just felt like my heel was in midair and floating with each stride. I feel like this ankle part could be a little bit more snug, a little bit tighter to give me a little bit more stability. Though to be honest with you, when I was running, it really felt that it was effortless. I was a gazelle, and my time actually reflects that. For me, I'm not that fast of a runner, but when I was running those last 3 miles, I was averaging, like 8 minutes and 8:30, and it really felt effortless. Whereas when I've been running in my Nike Trail Terra Kygers, it felt like I had to exert a little bit more energy. And I looked down at my time after and my splits after, and I just noticed, I was like, wow, it actually felt pretty effortless, and I really was just trucking along. I was able to run on a couple different surfaces as well: dirt, gravel, pavement, sidewalk, and same thing with the Nike React Milers. I felt that it didn't grip the dirt and the gravel as much as the Nike Trail Terra Kyger, because obviously the Trail Terra Kygers are more of a trail shoe and this is more of a road shoe. Though at the same time, it still gripped it pretty well for what it was. And if I'm running on a couple different surfaces, or I know that there will be multiple surfaces that I'll be running on, I'll definitely choose this shoe over a trail shoe, just because when I was running on the sidewalk, it really felt that I was gliding. Right now, you can get these on Nike.com for 120 bucks, which is a pretty good price point for this shoe, especially it's a new shoe as well. And the material is good quality. I mean, Nike always makes good quality. I've never had a not good quality item from Nike, to be honest with you, especially their shoes. Their shoes tend to last pretty long for me personally. And again, the head test, I mean, I'm no materials expert again, though I feel like these are going to last a while and I'm gonna be able to get good mileage in them. So yeah, pros and cons, and I'm not sure how I feel about this shoe just yet. I mean, when I was running in it, it felt effortless and I was just trucking along, and my time reflects that. But at the same time, it felt a little bit awkward and a little, not necessarily unsafe, but my heel just felt weird. And I'm not sure if the Peg 36s were the same way, because I haven't ran in the Peg 36s in a while because they are way over mileage. I don't think they were, and it might just be a Peg 37 issue, but at the same time, I don't really remember. So I'll definitely let you all know how I feel about this shoe, especially after like 50 miles or 100 miles. Like maybe it'll grow on me, but right now, I mean, it's like a maybe, I don't know. And that's my honest opinion. So thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed that video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you have any questions, also let me know down in the comments below. And if you have any video requests, let me know as well. And I still am working on some of those video requests or questions that you have asked, especially in the last 2 or 3 days. I make sure to screenshot the questions now, because I used to just like, oh, I'll remember it later on, and I never remember. But now I screenshot it and I save it on my desktop. So for the past 2 or 3 days, I have those questions lined up, and I will be answering those questions in the days to come. So if you haven't already gave this video a thumbs up, please do so. It would really help me out. If you want to catch another one of my videos, there's a video here, there's a video here. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe right here. See you all tomorrow.